Hello, my name's Miss Gina and welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push the subscribe button now. It will help grow my channel and I can keep reading to you. The story of the day is A Silly Snowy Day by Micheal Coleman and pictures by Gwyneth Willianson. Now let's get started. A Silly Snowy Day by Micheal Coleman and Gwyneth Willianson. Ahem, yawned Mr. Tortoise. Winter is here. So it is, yawned Mrs. Tortoise. Come on, Shelley. Time for bed. But I don't feel sleepy yet, said Shelley. Ridiculous, cried Mr. Tortoise. All tortoises go to sleep for the winter. Why? Asked Shelley. Because it's cold outside and there's no food. But I don't want to go to sleep, said Shelley. I want to see what winter is like. Ridiculous, cried Mr. and Mrs. Tortoise together. Who ever heard of a tortoise outside in the winter? Soon Mr. Tortoise began to snore. And not long after that, Mrs. Tortoise began to snore. And not long after that, Shelley left her warm bed of leaves, and out she went through a hole in the shed to see what winter was like. Outside the shed, Shelley blinked. There was snow and ice everywhere, even on the duck pond and the hill. As she lumbered along, a duck spotted her. A tortoise out in the winter? Quacked the duck. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley. Oh, no? Then let's see you break through the ice to get food like I can. Ha, quack, ha. He's right, thought Shelley. I can't do that. I don't have a beak. As Shelley began to walk up the hill, she met a dog. A tortoise out in the winter? Barked the dog. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley, feeling a little cross. Oh, no? Then let's see you keep warm by running around like I can. Ha, woof, ha. He's right, thought Shelley, sadly. I can't do that either. The dog ran after a cat, but the cat climbed up the tree. She looked down at Shelley. A tortoise out in the winter, meowed the cat. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley, even more crossly. Oh, no. Then let's see you run into a nice warm house as quickly as I can. Ha, meow, ha. She's right, thought Shelley, shivering with cold. I can't run like a dog or a cat. I'm just too slow. The cat raced off into her house before the dog could catch her, and Shelley trudged toward the top of the hill, where she met a bird. A tortoise? Out in the winter? Cheeped the bird. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, snapped Shelley. Oh no? Then let's see you fly home and cuddle up with your family like I can. Ha? Cheep, ha? Of course I can't fly, thought Shelley. I can't even hop. Shelley felt cold and miserable. She remembered her warm, cozy bed, and a tear trickled down her cheek. They're all right, she thought. A tortoise out in the winter is ridiculous. She was so sad she didn't notice the big patch of ice ahead of her, and she slipped on it. Shelley fell over backwards and began to slide down the hill. Faster and faster she went. Faster than a dog could run, faster than a cat, until suddenly she hit a bump and flew into the air like a bird. Whee! With a thump, Shelley landed on the icy duck pond and slid toward the hole in the shed. But it was all covered up with ice. Ha! Quack! Ha! What did I say? Cried the duck, as she slid by him. Where's your beak to break the ice with? I don't have a beak, thought Shelley, but I do have a shell, and tucking her head into it, she broke through the ice into the shed and home. Hearing all the noise, Mrs. Tortoise woke up. You haven't been outside, have you, Shelley? She asked. A tortoise out in the winter, said Shelley, snuggling into bed. And before she can say ridiculous, she was fast asleep. The end. A Silly Snowy Day by Micheal Coleman. Great illustrations by Gwyneth Willianson. I guess Shelley learned her lesson about staying awake in the winter is not what tortoises do. She should have listened to her parents. Don't you think? Thank you to all my new friends, young and old, wherever you may live. Please share, like, and subscribe to my channel for more fun and lovely stories. And leave a comment down below. Don't forget to look out for next week's story with Miss Skena's Bookshelves. Tell your friends. Goodbye.